what position, player, whatever are they drafting?
I don't see them drafting a quarterback. So
nope, not a quarterback. Maybe a wide receiver, like a Jalen Waddle, maybe. But maybe a defensive player. Although they
I'm gonna go with,
I think, all defense last year.
Patrick Surtain. Yeah, their defense gave up a lot. There was a lot of huge plays, and getting a solid quarterback on the outside from Alabama, one of the best defensive teams in the country.
Right. Another cornerback to look out for, a guy that has apparently been shooting up the boards, is J.C. Horn from South Carolina.
South Carolina, the Gamecocks.
A lot of talk about him going in. He's kind of like this really kind of bigger, more physical cornerback, kind of in the early days of Richard Sherman with his comp.
All right.
Heck of a comp, I'll give you that, but,
So I'm going to say what I'm going to say right here, because this is where my expertise ends. After the Lions, I don't really give a shit who drafts where or who they draft. Carolina Panthers, Mel Kiper said, or not Kiper, McShay says they get Rashawn Slater, offensive tackle, Northwestern.
If he's there, it
says 99% chance he'll be there at number 8.
Oh, yeah.
I could see him being there at 8.
All right, number 9, Denver Broncos. The Ponies out in the Wild Wild West. They need a quarterback, even though welcome to Drew Lock, it's a perfect town, is over there.
They're going
Pissed
quarterback.
at him, so.
Yeah.
They're pissed at him? Why? Because he sucks?
Oh, that too.
What did he do? Was he smoking the devil's lettuce?
I think it's just because of like the play. I think they're just done. They're just done with him.
Yeah, the play and just his attitude, I think.
I'll take him.
Right.
Drew Lock, if you're over here, or if you're listening, I'll take you. I'm going to do like a whole Shrek thing with you, but it's not football related.
Shrek is Lock?
No, welcome to Drew Lock. It's a perfect town. Welcome to Drew Lock. It's Drew Lock. Come on. Yeah. All right. Brian, Eric, I think you both are saying they're going quarterback. Which one?
I think they trade up for a quarterback, and I think Trey Lance would fit what they would want. So.
No trading at number 9. Who are they getting?
Well, Trey Lance.
I'm gonna go Justin Fields here from Ohio State.
So you think San Fran goes Mac Jones? There. You think San Fran goes Mac Jones?
All right. Well, I already have Justin Fields off the board, so I guess Trey Lance here.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have this mapped out, so.
Just saying, I can't remember who I put where even now, 5 picks ago, for fuck's sake. So.
Kuiper says quarterback, North Dakota State, Trey Lance.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, number 10, Dallas Cowboys. After spending big money on Dak Prescott, do they have any money
defense
left?
Yeah, they definitely need defense.
I'll tell you what, McShay picked a defensive player, but can you guess which one? Discuss.
I think it's either. I think they may go cornerback here, defensive back, and I think it's going to be either Surtain or J.C. Horn.
You got to pick one.
I'll go Surtain because I put Horn, I think, on another team. So
Eric.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Surtain.
Look at you
if
two.
If he's there,
McShay.
If not Horn, I think they're going to go cornerback here.
Eric,
he's the safest pick. I think so.
Do you got ESPN Plus?
No, but I'm probably looking at the same article.
No, because you have to log into ESPN Plus to see this article.
Oh.
No, that's different. No.
Okay.
That's different. McShay's got Patrick Surtain the second, cornerback, Alabama, going to Dallas Cowboys. Look at you two with your big brain moves right here. You guys knowing your shit.
Only because I think Surtain will still be there because Panthers will trade out. Or who?
He said that
the Lions.
It feels like a Jerry Jones pick as well.
He says that Surtain is a true shutdown corner, and it's reuniting him with his teammate Trayvon Diggs.
Trayvon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs' his brother, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Number 11. Actually, we're gonna pause for number 11 because I really gotta go pee. We'll be right back with 11 through 32. Lightning round, rapid fire of the NFL mock draft that nobody gives a shit about on the Dumpster Fireside podcast. And we're back after I went pee-pee. So now we're going to do a quick lightning round of the remainder, 11 through 32. Everybody's got like 30 seconds as a cat fell. Of the remainder of the first round. So I'll name the team, the position. There's no trades involved. Just who you think they'll take at that position. And we'll
even that, I think,
rolling.
For most of these, we could just do what positional needs, not actually a player name.
Yeah, so if you don't know player, just say need or like position or something. Right. Yeah. So number 11, the New York Giants. Brian?
I could see him going maybe cornerback here. But I think that Daniel Jones has about half a season to prove that he's the guy for the Giants going forward. And I think they'll trying to give him as much help as they did already sign Kenny Galladay. I think they could draft another wide receiver here.
Eric?
Yeah, I could see either a cornerback or they might go with the top edge rusher. Probably defense here. I mean, they have a lot of weapons on offense already.
Mel Kiper has them getting the Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith, wide receiver, Alabama, at number 11.
Eric and I just talked about him off air about the size is going to be the big question.
Yeah, weighing in at 166.
Yep. So they said that you just signed Galladay in free agency, get another wide receiver threat, make Daniel Jones look good. Number 12, via trade through Miami through San Francisco. The Philadelphia Eagles.
Man, do we even care about Philadelphia? Can we just forfeit their pick? Say they didn't get their pick in on time?
You can forfeit their pick.
All right, I'm going to do that.
Brian?
I think that they're going to get something to make Jalen Hurts look good. They're going to get Jalen Hurts some help, whether it be wide receiver, tight end, offensive line.
So McShay has him getting Jalen Waddle, wide receiver, Alabama.
Yeah, I would say either wide receiver or cornerback.
All right. So Los Angeles Chargers out there with Justin Herbert, Rookie of the Year.
They're going to get him an offensive line. That offensive line was horrible last year for him. They already signed Corey Linsley. They'll draft a tackle.
Yeah, you're gonna see a tackle go here, and that's gonna really piss off a lot of Vikings fans to see the tackle go right in front of them.
Kuiper's got Christian Darrisaw, offensive tackle, Virginia Tech, going at number 13 to the Los Angeles Chargers of Los Angeles. Actually, Inglewood. That's
Inglewood?
where they're playing now.
Yep.
Number 14, the Minnesota Vikings. This one I'll let y'all kind of go a little bit longer now because this is our fan
Eric,
base.
I'll let you start.
All right, yeah. So, obviously, a lot of people are praying that it's an offensive lineman. I think the only person that would really stand out here for an offensive lineman is Rashawn Slater, if he falls this far, but I don't think he does. I think most likely we would have to trade up to get an offensive line worth having at this position. So it's either trade back and pick up one of the top guards, like I don't remember his name, but pick up one of the top guards of the draft, maybe later on in this round, or pick up another edge rusher if that one of the top guys of the edge rushers fall to this spot. So I'm either seeing offensive lineman or edge rusher, but being a Vikings fan and knowing Chris Spielman and Mike Zimmer, we're going to end up with a fucking cornerback. And I will be pissed as hell. So tune in next week for my reaction to that bullshit.
Brian?
Yeah, I mean, that would definitely be par for the course or something right there. But, yeah, I think Eric got it right. I see an offensive lineman here at some point. I could see, again, I think Sewell and Slater will both go in the top 10. So those guys are out. Darrisaw, like we said, probably could go to the Chargers right before him. The other guy that I could see is this USC offensive lineman, Elijah Tucker.
Yeah, that's the name I was trying to think of.
Yep.
But
yeah, it's a tough name right there. So definitely, I think that's probably the one I would bet on. I could also see him, like you said, edge rusher. There's that guy from Florida. What's his name? Quiddy Pay or something.
Quiddy Pay. Quiddy Pay is from Michigan.
Michigan or something? Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, somewhere like that. But yeah, I could see him going edge rusher right there. But I would say
Jalen Phillips is the guy from Florida or Miami.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I just think offensive line is what they need right here. So I could see him either going Darrisaw if he's there, or Vera Tucker.
It would be a huge mistake to take Tucker this high up.
Brian, do you work for ESPN? Is your name McShay?
No.
He has the Vikings drafting Elijah Vera Tucker, offensive tackle / guard, USC, and number 14.
Huge reach. I'd be pissed off at that.
This name, yeah.
If they don't trade back into the 20s to get Vera Tucker, they're messing up massively.
They could wait. I mean, I don't know what their second round pick is, but
they don't have one.
There's a guy from Ohio State they could get in their second round. It sounds like like a Wyatt Davis.
Yeah, we don't have a second round pick.
Yeah, they don't have a second round pick.
We'll have to. I'm expecting
unless they trade down for somebody's late first round and a second round, or like a second round and a fourth round, they don't have a second round.
Well, what I could see happening is we trade back to the 20s for their 20th pick plus a third pick plus a fifth or sixth, and then trading the fifth and sixth plus one of our thirds to jump back up into the second.
Mid
so I think we have 3 thirds.
Yeah. So at number 15, it's right now the New England Patriots and Bill Belichick. Mel Kiper have them trading with Detroit at number 7 to get Mac Jones. So he has the Detroit Lions drafting Micah Parsons, linebacker out of Penn State.
If he's there, that'd be a steal.
But that's
I would almost put him
Detroit at number 15. Who do you think New England will draft at 15 if they don't trade up to get a quarterback?
Probably a wide receiver. If a quarterback falls, one of the top 5 falls that far, which I don't see happening. But if it does, they're going to pick up him.
Rashad Bateman.
No, Bateman's not going that high up.
They would have going
Waddle.
No higher than like 25.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Where's your crystal balls? Huh? You never know. Nobody thought Green Bay was going to go after Jordan Love.
Nobody, James. Do you recall our conversation last year during the draft?
Shh. Be quiet. You never named Jordan Love specifically.
Yes, I did.
Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah,
it's not recorded.
There's a lot of analysts that believed it might be Jordan Love, but it was still a shocker.
Just saying, I wasn't like, it was a shock that they actually did it, but it was just kind of like one of those, hey, let's get something.
It was more of a
stun.
now we have
something to talk about. Yeah.
It was more of a stunner because there are so many offensive weapons in such a deep wide receiver class that it just made sense to take a wide receiver that could contribute right away.
They also traded up.
Yeah, and it was also a stunner that Aaron Rodgers was live on Pat McAfee's reaction live stream for the draft when that pick came in and was made, and he had to hang up because he didn't want anything he said or anything to get him in trouble or something. So, yeah,
that's great.
So number 15, who is New England taking? If they stay there,
I could see him taking a linebacker here. It seems like a Belichick type move. If a quarterback falls to them there, or if they trade up, they'll take that. But probably linebacker. Could see it. Yeah.
Wide receiver.
Yeah, they need wide receivers because
they really have no weapons.
Edelman left. He's done.
Yeah.
A lot of your defensive starters that opted out last year, I think 6 of them, are coming back this year.
Yeah, so I would lean more offensive this year.
Offensive weapons from Cam Newton.
Yeah, but they just do not draft wide receivers very well.
No, they get the trouble ones that are veterans via free agency, and then they're there for a couple years, and then they get rid of them. I'm looking at you, Ocho Cinco and Randy Moss. and Antonio Brown.